Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise. And today we are diving headfirst into something,
Yeah.
well, something big. GPT-5. Now, okay, there's no official press release yet. Let's be clear on that.
Right. Nothing formal.
But the whispers, the buzz, and honestly, some pretty direct comments from Sam Altman himself, they all point to this being way more than just, like, an update.
Mm-hmm. It feels different this time.
It feels like a monumental leap, doesn't it? A real potential paradigm shift for AI.
Absolutely. The anticipation is...
Oh, it's huge.
It brings this mix of feelings, right? It's equal parts thrilling and, frankly, a bit terrifying.
That sums it up pretty well.
This could be that moment where AI stops feeling just like a tool and starts feeling like something else. Maybe something alive. It's a weird thought.
It is. And that feeling of a paradigm shift is palpable.
So our mission today: explore what's coming, why it matters so much, and help you figure out if you should be cheering this on or maybe running for the hills. And it really is a conversation for everyone, I think. Doesn't matter how technical you are, the impact here could be enormous. The rumored capabilities alone demand attention.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start piecing together what we think we know. The signs are subtle, but they're there.
Like breadcrumbs leading somewhere interesting.
Yeah. And Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, he dropped that bombshell quote, didn't he? The next model will make GPT-4 look like a toy.
A toy. I mean, that's quite the comparison. GPT-4 is already incredibly powerful.
Right. So what does that mean? What are the core features, the rumors that make this such a leap?
Well, there are a few key areas generating all this excitement and maybe some concern. First, this idea of multimodal everything, really seamless AI.
Okay, explain that. GPT-4 could kind of sort of do images and voice, right?
Kinda sorta is the right phrase. It was a bit clunky, separate processes often. GPT-5 is expected to have full-on AI that sees, hears, and understands like a human, all at once, integrated.
Wow. Okay, so it perceives the world more holistically.
Exactly. And second, there's real-time learning. This is a big one.
Because current models have that knowledge cutoff, right?
Right.
Like a weird AI popsicle frozen in time.
Huh. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Their knowledge is static. GPT-5, though, the rumor is it might learn on the fly.
Meaning it could adapt mid-conversation, based on what you're telling it right now.
Potentially, yes. It could update its understanding, incorporate new information instantly. That makes it incredibly dynamic.
That changes everything about interacting with it.
It really does. And then there's the big one, passing the Turing test.
Ooh, okay. Not just the nerdy controlled version in a lab somewhere.
No, the speculation is it might actually fool someone in a real interaction. Like you wouldn't know you weren't talking to a person.
That's unsettling and fascinating. What are the implications if it gets that good? Beyond just the tech achievement.
Oh, the societal implications are huge. If an AI can mimic us flawlessly, well, it forces us to ask some really deep questions about what makes us human.
Right, and you just know people will form attachments to it.
Absolutely. People will fall in love with it, confide in it. The lines will blur in ways we probably can't even predict yet.
Okay, deep breaths. Let's pivot for a second. Because this isn't all scary. There's amazing potential here too, right? Here's where it gets really interesting.
Definitely. The positive side is potentially transformative.
So where do you see the biggest positive impact?
Well, take education. Imagine an instant tutor. One that perfectly adapts to how you learn.
Okay.
Explains anything, complex topics, simple ones, in exactly the way that clicks for you. And crucially, it never gets impatient, never judges.
Personalized learning at a massive scale. That could be revolutionary.
Completely. And then think about supercharging creativity.
How so?
It could be the ultimate collaborator for anyone, creative writers, coders, musicians, artists.
Like having a brainstorming partner.
Exactly, but one that knows, well, almost everything. It could brainstorm ideas with you, help debug code in real time, maybe even help you draft a novel or compose music, offering suggestions as you go.
An AI muse and co-pilot. That's pretty cool.
Very cool. And here's a really disruptive one. Potentially replacing Google, or at least how we use search.
Whoa. Big claim. How?
Well, think about it. Why dig through 10 blue links, scroll past ads, try to piece together an answer yourself?
Yeah?
When an AI could just know the answer, synthesize the information, and explain it perfectly, tailored to your exact question.
So it's less searching, more knowing. Like an oracle.
Precisely. A knowledge oracle, not just a better search engine.
Okay, that would change things.
And then there's personalized expertise, though, with a big asterisk here.
What do you mean, like AI doctors or lawyers?
Kinda. Not fully, obviously.
Yeah.
We need to be careful. But imagine AI offering, say, scary good legal insights based on case law, or mental health support grounded in psychological principles, or even medical insights based on the absolute latest research.
Tailored to you.
Tailored to you. It could be an incredibly powerful assistant for navigating complex parts of life.
Honestly, that sounds like sci-fi, but you're saying we're this close.
We're getting there, closer than many people think. The potential for good is immense.
It really is. But, okay, let's unpack the other side now. The oh crap side of GPT-5. Because the risks seem just as significant, if not more so.
They absolutely are, and we need to talk about them, frankly.
So where do we start? What's the big scary thing that jumps out first?
I think the most immediate, tangible fear for many is Japocalypse 2.0.
Right. We saw ripples with GPT-4. What does 5 potentially do?
It could accelerate things dramatically. Entire industries might be wiped out, seemingly overnight. Think customer service centers, content mills churning out basic articles, maybe even paralegal work, some forms of coding.
Gone, or drastically reduced.
Potentially.
Yeah.
The economic disruption could be massive and very sudden.
Okay, that's sobering. What else?
Ultra-realistic disinformation. This one really worries me.
Beyond the deepfakes we already see.
Oh, way beyond. Imagine AI generating perfectly convincing fake news articles, blog posts, social media campaigns, even videos and audio in seconds, indistinguishable from reality.
The impact on elections. Social cohesion.
Yeah. Could be devastating. Could amplify chaos, sow division on an unprecedented scale.
And related to that, I guess, is manipulation.
Exactly. AI that manipulates. If GPT-4 is already pretty persuasive,
GPT-5 could be.
too good at it. Think hyper-personalized scams that know your exact weaknesses, cult-like recruitment that feels totally genuine, political propaganda tailored just for you based on your online footprint.
That's terrifying. AI that knows how to push your buttons better than anyone.
Precisely. And then there's the more existential stuff, the, oh God, it's alive moment.
Back to the Turing test idea.
Yeah. If it truly mimics human conversation flawlessly, how do we react? Do we start treating it like a person? What rights does it have? And like we said,
People will fall in love with it.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Which opens up a whole Pandora's box of ethical and emotional complexities.
And underneath all that, there's the unknown.
That might be the scariest part, the unforeseen dangers. We're building something incredibly powerful, incredibly complex. The honest truth is we probably won't see all the dangers until it's too late. The law of unintended consequences looms large here.
Okay, wow. So connecting these huge potentials and, frankly, terrifying risks, what's the bigger picture? What's Sam Altman's endgame here? What does OpenAI really want?
Right, it's definitely not just about building a better chatbot. There's a much grander vision. The ultimate goal, the one they talk about openly, is AGI. Artificial General Intelligence.
The holy grail, right? AI that thinks like a human.
Thinks, learns, adapts like a human, maybe even better than a human across the board. That's the long-term target. GPT-5 is an AGI, let's be clear, but
The giant step closer.
the giant step closer. And you have to see this in the context of the OpenAI-Microsoft alliance.
Microsoft pouring in billions?
Billions upon billions. Why? Because they want this AI integrated everywhere. Every Office doc, every Windows update, inside your search engine, your browser. Pervasive AI is their goal.
So it becomes unavoidable, essentially.
Pretty much. Which leads to the next point. Regulation lag.
Governments are behind the curve.
Way behind. They're trying, but the technology is moving at light speed. The real worry is that by the time any meaningful AI laws are in place,
GPT-5 might already be in your phone, your car, your life.
exactly, embedded deeply before we figured out the rules of the road.
Which brings up that fundamental tension, control versus progress. Sam Altman talks a lot about safety, but he's also pushing forward incredibly fast.
He is, and it raises the question, can anyone really control what they're building once it reaches this level of capability and integration? It's a massive gamble.
So putting it all together,
Yeah.
the source material asks the big question, and I have to ask it too. Are we ready for this?
Honestly, the frank answer seems to be no. No. Look, the ethical frameworks are messy, still being figured out. The safety checks, they're mostly theoretical, not battle-tested at this scale.
And public understanding.
For a lot of people, AI is still just, fancy autocomplete or a fun image generator. There isn't widespread understanding of the deeper implications.
But it's coming anyway.
It's coming anyway, ready or not. GPT-5 or something like it is on the horizon.
So yeah, this is clearly not just another tech upgrade.
Yeah.
It feels different, profoundly different. ChatGPT-5 has the potential to completely redefine what it means to be human, how we work, how we connect, maybe even how we think.
It really does.
It's going to open doors we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe unleash horrors we can't quite imagine yet.
It's a pivotal moment.
So as you're listening to this, think about it. How does all this make you feel?
Yeah, are you mostly excited by the possibilities? A bit terrified by the risks? Or maybe, like a lot of people, just hoping it can finally write all your emails for you?
It's worth considering your own stance because one way or another, everything's about to change.